it's very windy outside, and my hair went a bit mad today. I had to go to Aldi to get some food shopping, and I had my hair up in bobby pins because I thought it's windy, we're gonna need the bobby pin. And anyway, when I got home, it was just like, pfft. So that's why I look like a mad scientist. Today's video is, well, today's set, sorry, is a set of bunny nails using some of Nail Sugar decals. The Nail Sugar decals are amazing. I've got an envelope of ones that are new and that I haven't used yet, and I'm going to try and use them in videos so that you can see, because I don't want to, like, the Heart and Stars outlines, I used those loads recently, and I've got to remember to show you things that I haven't used that are available, because I don't want you to miss out on anything. So we're going to use the bunny ones today because Easter's coming up, and it's super cute. We've got crystals and all sorts in it, so have a watch, and I hope you enjoy it. And yeah, let's just crack on. Okay, so these are the decals that I'm talking about. Don't forget the wave. And these are the decals. Ta-da! Very pretty, very pretty. You can get 10% off Nail Sugar using my code NATLIE10. And then I'm going to be using Perfect White Gel Polish from Madam Glam today. Very simple, not over the, like, not many products. Actually, no, that's a lie. We're using quite a few bits in this set, but they're not, yeah, I don't know what I'm on about. Right, we're going to go over each nail with one coat of Perfect White, cure in the lamp for 30 seconds, and then give them a second coat. I decided to actually do 5 nails. I know, miracles do happen. I don't know why I stopped here, but I'm going to cut out all of the designs from the sheet of decals that I want to use in the set of nails today. I'm going to use one of the bunnies, I'm going to use one of those little flower clusters, and I'm going to use a couple of the butterflies. Look, these are all the ones that I want to use in this design. I am going to cut off the excess from around the design of the decal. We literally only want the design. Pop it upside down on a stamper. If you don't apply your decals like this, you don't know how difficult you're making your life. This just makes it so much easier. So upside down on a stamper, then you're just going to dampen the back with some water, and then after several seconds, the back end just slides off, and I'm going to dab off the water. It's very important that you make sure that you dab off your water, and I'll show you why in a bit. But because I'm stamping onto a white background, I don't have to worry about covering the back of the decal with white gel polish. I do that sometimes, and I cure it before I stamp it. But because we are stamping onto a white background, the design's just going to show up really nicely. So how cute is that? Right, the second one, this is the second one. See what I mean? I don't think I dabbed the water off this, and I was like, why is it not sticking? And I was like, what have I done? And anyway, I persevered, and I pushed it on again, and it went on. But I'm pretty sure it's because I didn't dab it. It's on a little bit wonky as well, but it doesn't matter. It gives it character. And then I'm going to do the same thing with the butterflies. So I've got one butterfly at the top and one butterfly underneath it, and I want those in the middle of the nail because we're going to give these like a little border. And this is what they're looking like so far. Right. I had a lady message me and ask me if I do something with foils. So I've grabbed this foil because I felt like it went really nicely with the colours from the decals. So we're going to do, and it's like a marble. We love a marble. So what the best thing, right, about foils is to have, especially if you're going to do a full nail of foil, is to have a very good foil gel. And I think I've got 2 or 3. I do remember the SBD London being very good. I couldn't remember if this one was any good, but I thought I'd just risk it and give it a go. So you put a nice coat over. It doesn't have to be thick, just a nice equal coat. A nice, you want, yeah, I don't know what the word is. Anyway, cure it in the lamp, and then when it comes out, you just place your foil on your nail. Now at this point, I couldn't find my silicone tool. I'd got a normal size silicone tool, and I was using this tiny one, and it just didn't really do anything. But I would give it a good rub over everywhere with a silicone tool to make sure every part of the nail is completely covered with the foil. And then once you think you have completely covered the entire nail, you just want to peel it off. I had done quite a bad job with this one. As you'll see in a minute. Look, I'm going to pull it off, and can you see I've got like gaps around the outside edge? What I do is though, I do line it up and push down, I do it off camera because I go a little bit, look, I've pulled it off, so I had to do it again. But I do, look, I've made it a bit better, but it still looks messy. And I made a boo-boo in like, I can't remember, but we'll come back to that nail in a minute because I'm going to do something that's going to make it look a bit better. This is called Misty Kisses. It's one of the new limited edition glitters from Nail Sugar. We're going to use that on the nail. This is a bit of base coat on my palette. What I'm going to do is, look, I'm putting some base coat around the decal design, around the decal on this nail. I want to add some glitter to make it look like there's sort of glitter kind of coming off the flowers. I don't know if that's the right way of describing it, but I'm going to put like a couple of the big chunky bits at the top and then a couple of the big chunky bits at the bottom, and then between those I will just take a couple of the smaller bits, and I'm going to use the pink and the iridescent bits as well. And we're going to cure that, and they will obviously get stuck into that base coat so that when we come to top coat it, they're not going to move about. There we go. So once I'm happy, I will shove that into the lamp for 30 seconds. And then I decided to do the same thing with the butterflies. So I've put some base coat around the butterflies. And then on these though, I'm just using these smaller bits of glitter. And I want like a sort of selection of the iridescent and the smaller coloured bits. There we go. That's all I'm going to put. And we are going to matte top coat all of these nails. So I'm using Madame Glam's Velvet Matte Top Coat. My Velvet Matte Top Coat has nearly run out in this bottle. So I am going to skip forward because I have to keep dumping. I have to keep dunking my brush, and it seemed to take forever to top coat them. So yeah, top coat them all, and then this is what they will look like. Haven't forgot about the marble nail. I'm going to do this a little bit skewiffy. So we're going to use Preciosa's Aqua Bohemica. It's a gorgeous, this just gorgeous blue. I felt like it picked up the colour in the bunny's ears. So that's that one. Then I am going to be using Alexandrite from Preciosa. These are all round flat backs, non-hot fix. And these are like a lilac. I don't know if it picks up very well on the camera, but they're like a lilac. Again, I thought the colours went nicely. And then this is light rose. So I always find this is like my go-to pink. I use these a lot. And then I decided as well, oh, I know what would be quite nice. I've got these little half pearls. These are Zodiac 2mm half pearls. So I've got light pink AB, hot pink, and white AB. The only thing is with these is if you are quite hard on your hands, the coating of these might come off. It's got an AB coating, the AB coating on them might come off, but I thought the pink ones went really nicely with I thought the colours went nicely, so yeah. And then I've also got some silver caviar beads. I'm using my Crystal Kitana, and I've also got Rachel Wilder's Crystal Fix. Now all these crystal bits and bobs are available from Crystal Parade, and you can save 10% off Crystal Parade using my code NATMUG10. I've got a new code, gets you more discount. Amazing. So I'm going to put a bit of the Crystal Fix on my palette, and then into that Crystal Fix I'm going to put some of these caviar beads. I'm going to completely cover them in the Crystal Fix, and it's just going to make sure that that's going to make sure that they're secure. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go around the outside of my butterflies with some of the Crystal Fix first. So this is going to be my guide where the caviar beads and the crystals are going to go. I find it easier just to do the whole thing and then add the crystals on. You could do it in sections, but I think with something like this, it's easier just to do the whole thing at once. So don't cure it yet, obviously. I'm going to do a little crystal cluster in the top right here, and then I'm going to do the same thing on the bottom left. And then down the sides, I will add a couple of crystals down each side just to break up the caviar beads. And I wanted to make sure that I had I want sort of the same number of like purples, blues and pinks. I'm going to put that one there. Right, don't cure it yet. Then you want to start adding your caviar beads. Now we have got the gem glue on the nail as well. So yeah, I just find that adding, yeah. Anyway, right, I'm going to go all the way around the nail. And then this is what it looks like. You want to make sure it's all nice and even before you pop it in the lamp. But once you're happy, pop it in the lamp. I only give it a 30-second cure because I'm just going to add a couple more on. So down the bottom here, we're going to do a bit of a cluster. I'm going to add a crystal and I'm going to add a pearl. And I went with the light pink pearls in the end. And again at the top, a pearl and then another crystal. And that's that done. So I will give that a full 60-second cure in my LED lamp. Now for some reason... Oh, I'll tell you why, because this was the next day. This was the next day. I think this was Saturday morning. So for the marble foiled nail, I'm going around the edge, the outside edge. We're going to give it a border with Madame Glam's silver gel paint. So look, that's just neatened up all the edges that were missing foil. And then this bit here, I'm going to cover that bit up by just adding some silver through the marble. And I'm going to do it up here as well because that bit was a bit of a mess. And then just to kind of like equal it all out. What's the word? Make it look, I don't know. We're just going to add a little bit more down the bottom. I just felt like I needed something else. You see? So we've just like added to that marble. And then because this is Madame Glam's gel paints, they don't have a tacky layer, so we don't need to top coat that again. And then I decided for the other nail, I'm going to add more crystals. We're going to use these Preciosa clear flowers. And because the Crystal Fix has a precision nozzle, you can just like go in with the tube. Yeah, you don't have to actually get some. But with the smaller crystals, I like to just get some. I just flash cured those. I've added a bit more of the Crystal Fix. And then I'm going to, I think I went pink, lilac, blue. And then pink, lilac, blue down the nail. So again, we've got a nice even mix of all the different colours. I'd added a bit more there. Yeah, pink, lilac, blue. So look, we got and then I also decided, I was like, no, we need some pearls. I forgot about the pearls. So look, I just added a few pearls on as well. There we go. And then that one's finished. When I do crystals after I've finished, I like to just wipe over them with some isopropyl alcohol or some gel cleanse. It just gets off any fingerprints, or if you're using a wax pencil, it will get rid of like the wax residue or anything that's just left on the crystals, and it'll just help them really sparkle. So that is them finished. Oh my goodness, I love these so much. I'm going to show you a quick close-up. There they are. I think they're lovely. Ta-da! Right, don't forget the websites and discount codes will be below. Don't forget, all through March you can get 50% off Madame Glam using my code NatMug50. You can get 10% off Crystal Parade and Nail Sugar. The codes are the same, NatMug10, but I'll leave the websites and the links below. God bless, love you all, and I will see you in the next one. Love you, bye!